Okay, welcome back. That first video was kind of all over the place, and I won't guarantee that that won't happen every time, but we all have to start somewhere, right? So these are not my hands. Whose hands are these?
These are mine.
Hayes wanted to join the video. You might hear one of our dogs drinking in the background here. That's Darby. So we're gonna recap last week's video.
Sit down. Sit down.
I'm doing a low buy, no buy year, and I have done a no buy month before, but
We did great on it, actually.
we did great last week, didn't we? We're gonna talk about last week.
I will be in the video too. Now. Oh wait, I gotta go play.
Okay, bye. So we have done no buy months before, and also a long time ago, my husband and I used to do no spend at all. We used to do a no spend days 1 through 21 of the month, and that was before we even knew no buy or low buy was even a thing. So we actually wouldn't go to the grocery store, wouldn't buy anything days 1 through 21. So my rules for low buy are basically don't buy junk, don't buy stuff just to buy stuff. You know, those retail therapy halls from Target, you go in for coffee and you get, you know, $10 here and $10 there, and the next thing you know, you leave with $100 worth of stuff that you don't need. So I'm trying to just say no. Even last week we went in there to purchase, my son had saved money to purchase something for his birthday, and there were these cute little hyacinth baskets, I think that's how you say it, and I love them, and they were just in the dollar spot, but I said no to them. So no to that. No household items. I'm constantly purging, so why am I buying more stuff just to purge it later? I'm gonna keep saying no to that. I did have a list of things that I actually said no to. I wanted a budget book. There were a couple of different budget books that I looked at, and I decided no. You know, if I'm still doing this by next year, which I hope to be, or at least some, then maybe I'll buy one next year, because I do think it would be fun. Again, my husband and I don't owe for anything but like a mortgage on the house and land. So those don't completely benefit us, but it would kind of be nice to know exactly what we're bringing in and how much we are spending, which is why I'm doing this. I'm gonna stick to my $50 per week cash app allowance. My husband and I both every Friday have $50 worth sent to a cash app card. That's what I purchase my coffee on. And then anything else that I would want, you know, say it was more than that $50, say it was a $65 shirt, I would have to save up that money to purchase it with that, which I'm just trying to say no to all those things. And then of course being intentional with turning off lights, not overrunning the dryer. I'm terrible about running that thing, you know, let it sit, run it again to unwrinkle them, and then finally folding them, things like that. Oh, I did write it down. Things this week that I've said no to: the Target dollar spot items. I went to Hobby Lobby and didn't buy anything. I think that's probably the first time ever. Oh, I take that back. Sometimes I have things in my cart and I just don't want to wait in the line. I'm terrible about doing that. And then I went through my bank charges this month. Could not believe how much we spent on gas in October, November and December. It was like $600 in October, plus probably twice the charges. So we're not sure where we went and what we did in October, but apparently we did quite a bit. And then as I was going through that, just to kind of see a budget for for gas, I also saw that we were spending around $40. I think it was like $37.95 or something close to that. Around $40 between Netflix, Hulu, Disney, and ESPN. And I knew there was a bundle for those three, not including Netflix. And I'm pretty sure that we had that bundle at some point, but apparently we don't now. So I canceled Netflix, which was close to $19. And then I canceled Hulu and Disney. And then on my husband's account, we added Hulu and Disney in the bundle. So we went from like $40 a month to like $13 a month. So I canceled all of those. And then of course, Netflix has freaking Ginny and Georgia. If you haven't seen that, you should go watch it. It's freaking amazing. So luckily the cancellation doesn't happen until the 28th. So we pretty much binge watched it this weekend. Goals that I have are drinking water. I have successfully drank 40 plus ounces per day. The most I drank in a day, I think, was around 65, which if you tuned in last time, you will know that that is really good for me. Books, I'm reading Confessions of a Crappy Christian by a girl named Blake. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but I do have it down below. But on Instagram, she goes by a girl named Blake, and I just love her. And I'm just a couple chapters in, but already I love it so much. All right, so I plan to cash stuff, some weekly envelopes, do some challenges, and then also possibly go ahead and stuff some sinking funds. Or I may wait until the challenges are completed and then stuff those sinking funds. I'm not quite sure. So we have $926 to stuff. I got this super stinking cute money envelope. And I've been saving this cash. I probably started somewhere in the end of December, maybe the beginning of December. Or I'm sorry, the middle of December. So I should have 100 and 100s. Oh, also I got this and it's already broken. Trying not to be salty about it, but yeah. 150s. By the way, I have no plan on what I'm going to be doing here as far as how I'm doing it. For 20s, should have 580. The way that I count my 20s is a little different. I count it by twos and then I add a 0. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. So $580 for that. For the 10s, I should have $40. 10, 20, 30, 40. For the 5s, I should have 55. And I also count them a little different. I actually count them kind of like Erica does on Black and Blue, the account that inspired me to do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 55. So $55. Oh, I am gonna need that. I don't know if I'm gonna glue it back on or if I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll put these twos aside because I probably won't always have $2 bills. I did have some $2 bills that I was saving. I made sure they weren't anything special. These 1976 ones, and they're not. So I'm just gonna add them. I'm gonna do a $2 challenge. So I should have $20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, just kidding, I have $22. One of those must have been stuck together. Let's set that over here. These were in my type tray. Does anybody else have a type tray? We love type trays because I thought I was saving them, but I'm not, because you can get them. You can get them at the bank. So I guess we have $928. That's okay. In ones, I should have $31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Did you see there's a couple that have Where's George on them? Do you guys do Where's George? I have done Where's George for a lot of years. I really love it, but it seems like they only ever have like one previous hit, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start with is my weekly allowances that we're going to do here. So I got this in this week as well. You will see some mistakes on it, but I really love the colors. I didn't really have a plan or a rhyme or reason. Treat yourself, there's no E there, on what I was getting, and honestly I thought I was getting something different, which I know is 100% my mistake, but again, trying not to be mad about it. So my boys are Hayes and Rye, and I'm gonna start cash stuffing for whenever they're with me, whether we're running an errand or whatever, and they might want a little something here and there. I'm going to have a plan for that here. So I'm going to put $20 in that this week. Last week, we did not eat out whatsoever. We did not go anywhere and buy anything. The only thing that we spent money on last week were 2 birthdays, which I have somewhere in there, probably on the miscellaneous, that money will go into. I did get my nails done, and that was a lot of fun. I have so much anxiety about going in and getting my nails done, but I really enjoyed it. So that is what this is going to be for. So I am going to start stuffing this. I'm terrible about getting my nails done and then never going back to have them taken off or redone. But I kind of want to do that for myself this year. It was kind of like a self-care goal of mine, and I did kind of look forward to it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also going to start stuffing for my hair. I only do my hair maybe 4 times a year. I would like to do it more often, but I'm just terrible about scheduling those things and getting those done. So I am going to put some money in there. I think I'm just gonna put $20 in that also. Or maybe I'll do 30. We'll do 30. So 20, 30. Again, this might change as far as next week goes. Groceries. So we decided that for us, it would be better for us to do online pickup for groceries, so that, you know, if I'm starving in the store or if my kids are in the store, we're not like, oh, that sounds good, let's get that. Oh, that sounds good, let's get that. I'm really bad about going in there without a plan, and then I leave with $200 worth of groceries and nothing to make for dinner that night. So we are planning out at least 3 meals per week, where we will make it, eat it, leftovers, make it, eat it, leftovers, such as that. But this groceries, I believe that I'm going to stuff it with money for those smaller trips to the store. So like if you're out of milk and you need something, or, you know, something like that, We purchased Fairlife chocolate milk. It's really good for our blood sugar lows. It's got a little bit of protein and of course some sugar in it, but to me it's better than just drinking plain chocolate milk. But right now Walmart does not have it, so we have been going to our Harps to get that, and then they have boar's head turkey that I love, so this will also fund that, you know, special trip as well. And of course, if there's something we forgot, like yesterday, they didn't have ricotta cheese, so I will have to go back in there and get ricotta cheese to make my lasagna soup. If you haven't made a lasagna soup, I think I'm gonna do $100 for the whole month. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna do that for one of my big challenges, I believe. I might go ahead and fund the 100 challenge there. So let's do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's do that. I'm gonna try to make that for the entire month. Cash, I'm going to be putting maybe just for extra miscellaneous stuff for this one. I want to have miscellaneous cash envelope for the unexpected things such as the 2 birthday parties. We just got them cards from Dollar Tree, and then what are you laughing
Can we
at?
show them what we
Sure.
how to make these?
Yeah. Do you want to put that as a YouTube short on this channel?
Yeah.
Okay, show it to them.
So this is 2 pretzels and a Rolo. You put a pretzel down, a Rolo, melt them in the oven, and you put a pretzel down and freeze them.
And
Ow!
they are delicious, aren't they? You okay? The other thing I just remembered is for beauty, I'm also going to purchase any makeup or anything that I need out of that account as well. So cash is going to just be anything miscellaneous. I think I'm gonna put, I guess maybe 2 20s in there, because I was gonna plan 100, and since I've already used 20, I'm gonna put $60 in there, and that will be hopefully for the month. Again, that might be changing as well. Coffee. I purchased my coffee from my Cash App allowance. So this coffee envelope is actually going to be my gardening envelope until I get a specific gardening envelope. We're going to be taking a trip to the Baker Seed Company seed store in a few weeks, and I plan to purchase all of my seeds that I need for this year there rather than ordering online. So I really want to make sure that I have enough in there to fund that. So I think I'm going to put $50, and then next week I probably won't have as much money to stuff for my challenges and for these kind of funds, but hopefully I can fund that by the time that we leave for that. So that is that. I am going to show, I still haven't decided if I'm going to wait till my challenges are finished and then stuff these. These are going to be my sinking funds. Again, I did not plan for that to be these kind of envelopes, but I saw someone else who had them like this, and so I may keep them. So one for Hayes and Rye, and that's going to fund anything major that they need, such as clothes. Maybe there's something that we want to save up for, we'll use it out of there. And I'm sorry if you can hear them in the background because they are being extremely loud. Car fund, I am planning to purchase a car this year. These are what we call sinking funds. I plan to purchase a car. My car I have right now is paid off. Holidays and birthdays, I think I'm gonna do one for that. So I do have a holiday savings challenge that I'm following by the Budget Mom. And we're gonna see kind of how that plays out. I plan to do her monthly challenges. But for holidays and birthdays, we'll probably use that out of this. And that will fund all of our Christmas and then the boys' birthdays and their birthday parties. And then vacation, we plan to take at least one big vacation a year, plus a couple smaller outings each year. And I plan to do that. And when these do fill, I don't know how much money you can fit in here, but when they do fill up, I actually do have an account that I'm going to put them in. I'm not going to keep that much cash on hand. And then miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, right now we have plans to buy an ice machine that we could probably just go ahead and buy, but I thought it would be fun to have a sinking fund for that, or use my sinking funds for that. And then also I would love to have a greenhouse or build a greenhouse, and that may or may not happen, but maybe we'll have the money for that. And then we're gonna move on to the challenges. Okay, so now for the savings challenges, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the $2 bills. And I'm gonna pink overload you guys, because that's what I do. I got me a little pink dice for one of them, and I just found a cute little pink pen. So, just to get these out of the way, we're gonna do that. And we said $22, so I'm gonna go ahead and count it one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So, let's see what we've got here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I'm just gonna mark them off. I will probably just reprint one of these when this one's filled up. Everything that I've got, if I know where it came from, it will be listed below. But once this is filled, it will be $200. And I plan to do that, to get these, to ask for even just a few each time I go to the bank, which I don't go to the bank all that often, just when I need to deposit money for my business. So there's that one. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the $1 challenge, because I was gonna see Black and Blue, she saves her B-Bucks, and I'll show you what I mean by B-Bucks. Let's see if there's a B in here. Oh, there's, so you can see right here, there's an LLC. I'm gonna save C-Bucks. I think I'm gonna save them for the year. So again, once this is filled out, I will probably reprint another one or get an accordion file or something like that. And then the remainder of the dollars, then I will put in other challenges wherever I need it. So I'm gonna look through these and find C-Bucks. So there's one. I should have Hayes do it. H-Bucks too. That's a rough looking bill. There's a hole in that one. I have been intrigued by money lately also. The other thing that I learned from Erica is to look for star notes, which I believe I've already looked through all of these because I've been obsessed with finding them, and I have not found any since I've watched Erica's accounts. So there's a B. She would save that for a B-Buck. I really just have one. Oh, okay, fine. So, 3 of the C-Bucks. Better than nothing, right? And then I don't know what I'll do with them, but again, it'll probably change 1,000 times. And then I think I'm gonna start here. This is another thing that I bought off of Etsy, the 100 envelope challenge. I was playing with it last night and they actually don't even fit this way. I had to trim some, so I did trim a few of them. I didn't even think. I want to do a $100 one. Okay, I found the $100 one. This is so fun, you guys. I've had this for a few weeks and have been excited to, gosh, I hope they fit in there. Oh, they do. So I'll probably have to have another box, so I know they're not gonna fit that way. And then I found the 50 one as well. So we'll do 100 and then 150. And we will do some more also. Let's just, I don't even know if this is gonna stay or be able to even see very well. Let's see. How about that? I have a hot pink Sharpie. That's probably better. And then 50. And then let's do some other even ones. 20, 40. Let's do that one. We might do some, oops. See if I can color them in the lines too. Wouldn't that be nice? We'll do, let's do 60. Some of these larger ones. Ah, didn't even think about that. That's not gonna work, y'all. $7. Let's do 63. And yeah, there we go. Oh, don't lick it. It did not work. There we go. Lesson learned. You can probably hear my guineas out there. They're shouting about something. So that was 63. Oh shoot, I did do the 50. You guys are like, what in the world is this girl doing? What else? Here's a 53, 20, 40, 51, 52, 53. And I just decided I'm going to do a few more of these, and then anything that's left over, instead of like trying to find an even amount, I'm just gonna put in my holiday fund. Let's see, let's do another one of these. 87. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 86, 87. And again, what did I do? 53 and 87. 53 and 80. I think that's a chicken, if you can hear that one. Never a dull moment. Here, okay, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes stuffed. Let's make sure. I need another box already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes stuffed. Perfect. They don't fit very well, but that's all right. I can find something else to put them in. Okay. I'll put that right there. So there's those 3. 100 envelope challenge, the $2 bill challenge, the $1 C-Bucks challenge. This one is a Fridays challenge, and I'm gonna do this week and last week, since today is Tuesday, and I won't do another video at least until next week, possibly the week after. So we're gonna do, I'll just mark these out. We're going to do $6 and $13. So $19. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. got these little envelopes also off of the Budget Mom. She's an amazing resource if you want to check her out. I think it's just thebudgetmom.com, and she's got a lot of free resources as well. This one I've been looking forward to. I'll probably not use my Sharpie marker just because it'll probably bleed through, and I don't want to do that. I need to get some thicker markers. That's okay. I just mark them out. So this one, you're supposed to fill in the numbers here. These bits, so like if you land on one of the big, so like number 1, it's going to be this big picture. And then these little pictures I filled in with an 11. 11 is my favorite number. So I'm going to take my little dice and I'm going to roll it. If you roll with more than one dice, it's just going to take you longer to get through. And I thought I would do like 5 rolls or something like that and see where that gets us. So 1. So that's going to be 15. And then I want to mark them out. I don't think that we'll get through, like clear this all out, because I'm only planning on doing this for the month of January, but we'll just see what we get. And you can't land on 2, okay? And then I don't know, I guess I'll start here with the next one. So 5, oh wait. I should have done this. Oh well, we'll start now. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I promise I know how to play games. And then I rolled another 2, so that's 2. So it says 15. So 10, 5, 10, 15. I guess let's just do, 6. We're gonna go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 11. So 5, 10, 11. So let's see what we've got here. I might switch it out for a 20. We've got 10, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess it doesn't matter. It's all going on the same challenges. And then 5, 10, 15, 16, so 17, for a total of, since I can't count, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47. So $47 for the first challenge for the New Year's board game. And then I got another little envelope off of the Budget Mom for that. And we'll see how much we get at the end of the year. Like that. So, the last one, this is going to be a sinking fund. The last money challenge that I'm going to do is going to be the monthly challenges, which I've already talked about, by the Budget Mom. And for January, it's a Christmas fund, which I was going to do anyway. And it's basically just to help you get started with a sinking fund. But so my printer, I messed up my printer, but their January challenge, they're gonna have one each month. And I looked at last year's, and it's really going to be so much fun. One time it was your electric, like your utility bills. So like say your utility bill was $100, you save $50 in your savings challenge. So I'm looking forward to see what February is. But for January, it is to go ahead and put money into sinking funds, and one of my sinking funds was going to be Christmas. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just put all of this into Christmas, I suppose. I guess I could do some in all of it, but I'm not going to. So we have left 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 220, right? And then 224. Let's see if that's right. I'm gonna have to get my crap together, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So $224 into my Christmas sinking fund. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that here. My goal, I believe I went ahead and upped it to $2,500 after I kind of looked at everything, because I want it to be for food, travel, everything. So my goal is going to be 2,000. What did I say? 2,500. We'll make that to a 5. Today is the 10th. And I don't think I need a description there. So I will be saving more money from some side gigs. It probably won't be this much because I feel like I've been saving this a little bit longer than the last 2 weeks, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks. So that is it, I believe. If you have an Etsy shop and sell challenges, I'm planning to do this, I guess, until it's finished. I was thinking it would be for 52 weeks, but it's not. So just until it's done. And then I love these little challenges. I really love the one, the New Year's challenge. There's a bunch of different ones. There's one like with a dog on it and all that. A lot of fun. So if you have an Etsy shop, I would love for you to comment a link there. And also with any kind of budgeting things, I think I'm gonna get a bigger binder for my sinking funds, possibly bigger envelopes, I'm not positive, and then it'd be kind of fun to have everything in envelopes. I just made these because they were what I had, and since I'm just starting. So I think that's it. Thank you so much for starting this journey with me. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps everyone out. And like the video. And also you can do the bell if you want to have a heads up when I load a video. And comment. I'd love to hear from you and see where you're from. So you all have a great week and stay wild.